Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your January 2023 monthly reading for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. If you haven't caught your 2023 yearly forecast, I will link it up here. And as always, your playlist will be linked at the end, along with any other reading I may have for you. I'm pulling a 9-card spread for your overall energy for the month, beginning, middle, and end. I will pull an energy oracle card for you and whatever else I feel called to pull. Remember that I am an intuitive reader, so don't just go based off what's on the table, as I do get channeled messages and various messages throughout the reading. And also remember, the sign with the most likes and the sign with the most views gets a bonus live reading. So I will be going live once again now that I'm feeling better. So make sure that you guys give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Turn your notifications on so that you know when I do go live and you don't miss out on the live reading. So let me pull the energy oracle here. Let's see, your major arcanas. Holy cow. The High Priestess and the Lovers, and right in the middle of the reading too. So, you know, I'm definitely feeling like destined counterpart, because we do have the Two of Cups here. Adjacent possibilities, one more, and a contract. So some of you may be looking to get into a contract. That could be engagement, marriage, moving into a new place. That's also a contract. Purchasing a home, also be signing contracts. Lots and lots of signatures on that. You know, it could be looking for new proposals or possibilities when it comes to growth and expansion, your business. You could just have a job or a career that deals with a lot of contracts. And if I'm hearing that if some of you here do have a job or a career that deals with a lot of contracts, and you feel like you're not getting a fair shake, and you're just trying to figure out what your options are, this is definitely highlighting the fact that you do have plenty of other options. You got to dig a little, and you also have to look into places where you normally wouldn't look. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. It's kind of like finding opportunities or possibilities or options in places that you would have never thought to look. Okay. Contracts can be, like I said, getting into a contractual agreement with someone. This could also be loans. This could be finances, purchasing a new car, a new home, moving into a new place where you have to sign a contract. This could be you really proposing to someone and entering a contract in terms of a partnership, engaging, signing for your marriage license, because you will be getting married. And some of you, yes, you will, with the Four of Wands here really tells me that you will be. You've got the 4 here twice. You've got 6 here twice as well. So 44, 66, those are numbers that could fare prominent to you. You could be 44, or you could have been born in 1966, you know, or however those numbers resonate with you. 6 and 6 is 12. So that can also be of significance to you. 12 being the Hanged Man, which you also have here. Oh, I missed that major arcana altogether. So yeah, whatever it is that you have felt that maybe you were stuck to a specific thing, or outcome, or perhaps lifestyle. Maybe some of you have felt that you're forever going to live at home with your parents, or perhaps some of you have felt that your children are going to live with you forever and ever, even though they're grown-ass people, right? I feel like some of you have felt like there are no other possibilities for your own growth, perhaps be it your age or circumstances that have surrounded you at this time. The spirit guides, guardian angels are really saying that there are plenty of other options and possibilities here for you to rework and maneuver those things. The card of contract here. So, you know, if you really notice on this card, the contract is already laid out here. You really want to make sure that you don't go into anything blindly, that it's fair, balanced, and just, and that shit is by the book, okay? Because I feel like you don't want to get shortchanged, whatever it may be. Some of you may be looking at having a prenup, or some of you may be kind of, you know, presented with a prenup for you to sign, that is where some of those things might, you know, fare prominent to you. Now let's get to it. The beginning of your month, you have Ace of Wands, Nine of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Middle of the month, you have the Hanged Man, the High Priestess, and the Four of Swords. So two major arcanas in the middle of the month. And at the end of the month, it's the Five of Wands, the Lovers, and the Four of Wands. And we're going to read this in a couple different ways, okay? Because at the beginning of the month, you have the Ace of Wands, Nine of Wands, and the Two of Cups. So within a partnership or relationship, I feel like you have had a lot of tough going experiences, not getting along, constant back and forth. Perhaps this is a connection or a relationship that has broken up and reconciled and broken up and reconciled way too many times, probably over like 9+ years for some of you. Some of you, it's been 9+ months, right? However, I do feel that when it comes to love or partnership, there is a brand new start, a brand new beginning. It can be a bit difficult to get past old heartaches, old disappointments. Some of you are entering a new relationship with a little bit of a bruised ego, or feeling like you've already been through a really rough patch or a rough breakup and you're already moving into something new, or starting a date or meeting someone new, okay? Make sure that you are feeling healed, whole, and complete before you really start moving forward. I'm not saying you can't. Obviously, you can date or meet people whenever, but make sure that it's fair and equitable to you and the other person. If you're still dealing with unfinished business with the other person from your past, and then you really want to entertain something new, it's not really fair for either of you, okay? Or for all parties, I should say. However, the Ace of Wands is really showing me here that there's a new opportunity, new possibility here, new connection that is really feeling very excited, feeling very, you know, you're feeling very passionate. I even get the feeling of you taking better care of yourself. So now I know many people have New Year's resolutions at the beginning of the year, and they're vowed to take care of themselves, lose weight, and work out more often, or get enough rest, sleep, eat healthier, whatever it may be. Not everyone is about resolutions, but I do feel that if you've made a promise to yourself, or if you've set some goals for yourself where it is about bettering yourself overall health and well-being, I do feel like you feel very excited, very enthusiastic to make these changes. I also get the feeling some of you finally decide to really work on yourself and how you put yourself out into the world, what other people see, like the inner you and the outer you. You want them to match, right? So if you feel that the inner you is, you know, all that in a bag of chips, but the outside is just looking like a bag of chips, right? I feel like a lot of you are really wanting to make sure that not only is your inside feeling whole and complete, but that your outside is matching that as well. Because I do feel that some of you, maybe if you've gained weight, or if you feel like you've let yourself go over some time, you're feeling like maybe you're not feeling as confident as you used to, and that's going to change for you. I do feel like you've got a lot of enthusiasm and energy and drive to make this stick this time, okay? So that's for some of you, not all of you. That just came through. I do see the Two of Cups here. Now, the Two of Cups with the Four of Swords and the Four of Wands, this could have been a breakup, a separation. Remember what I said from the beginning. This is a connection or a relationship that's gone back and forth way too many times, right? You get along, you feel like you're great for each other, and then like there is someone here who for whatever reason is really quick to drop things, is really quick to just like, I'm out, I can't do this, and then like a little bit remorseful later on, or someone turns around and tries to make things work, and it's almost like very undignified way of putting yourself into a connection, which is why the Nine of Wands is here. It really feels like you've been through hell and back with a specific connection. Some of you are probably still trying to make a relationship or a connection work. I even feel like regardless of how much time has gone on between the two of you, there is still something here for whatever reason keeps calling you back. It feels very karmic for some of you. Now, the middle of the month, you have the Hanged Man, the High Priestess, and the Four of Swords. Those are your two big major arcanas in the middle of the month. So this definitely does feel prominently here. I feel like it's time for you to really take a break and figure out how to trust your intuition. I feel like your inner knowing is saying, you know, this shit isn't good for you. Why do you keep putting yourself through this? Why do you put yourself through this type of, you know, competition and misery and feeling like you've been through hell and back, feeling battle wounded, feeling like just when you thought you didn't feel low, you couldn't go any lower. There you go, you know, re-engaging with someone who doesn't value you, who doesn't give you or meet you halfway. And there you go, lowering your standards once again, or settling. Okay, that's not for everyone, but I do feel like some of you are just looking at this like, I don't want to start all over with someone, so I might as well make this work. Okay, you're really doing yourself a disservice that way, because at the end of the day, what you're doing is you're delaying from being with the right person that is for you, that is never going to make you second guess, that is never going to play this kind of bullshit game for you, right? But some of you are stuck in this cycle because you've gotten used to it. It's almost like, you know, this is addictive karmic cycle of going back and forth. I do get this very, very strong spiritual feeling for you, that some of you are going through like a spiritual awakening. You are most definitely being visited by deceased loved ones, your spirit guides, guardian angel. Your higher self is like, knock, knock. Wake the fuck up, Capricorn. Why are you still indulging in this, right? Sorry for my language. But I do feel like you're almost, you know, like spirit is showing you the big neon sign and like slapping you in your sleep, and you're waking up from almost these intuitive dreams, or you're having these daydreams or inner knowings that are coming to you. Like, I feel like that inner conversation that's starting to tell you, why do you keep doing this, is your inner self, your higher self coming down and really like knocking on your door, like your soul's door, saying, stop putting yourself through this turmoil, through this pain. The Hanged Man is saying you're really reflecting on this, especially we are in Mercury retrograde at the beginning of the year. You are reflecting on this. You're looking to get grounded, although right now your world may feel like it's upside down. As you're taking a break and you're reflecting and you're trying to figure out the best way to move forward, it's time for you to really trust that inner knowing. Your, you know, intuition is featured prominently. Definitely feel like as we approach the new moon, you know, you want to really clear yourself of old situations with the full moon at the beginning of the month, especially because it's in Cancer. And so a lot of emotional energies there, right? But also because you do know what you want. However, it may not, or it does not look like it is for some of you, be with a person that is not good for you or to you. Okay, so the new moon, I do feel like you may be trying to manifest this beautiful energy here of the Lovers and the Four of Wands. I mean, you also have the Two of Cups here. I mean, talk about manifesting your soulmate, your happily ever after here. I do feel like this is a divine counterpart, a partnership between two people, like-minded individuals, a connection that just feels right, that's not going to put you through the ringer, right? That's not going to be toxic or unhealthy. But this is also, you know, your spirit guides, guardian angels tapping into you and saying, hey, you know you're not happy. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's time to break that soul contract with someone, that karmic contract that you may have. The Five of Wands is, you know, again, not getting along with people, but also inner conflict, inner turmoil that you may be having. I feel like you may be overextending yourself trying to make something work with someone, or someone is doing that with you, and then it's just like a constant back and forth here. At the end of the day, I think the goal here is the Lovers and the Four of Wands, feeling like you have your divine counterpart, feeling like you're leaning towards more a happily ever after, a reunion. a happy union between two people. Now, for those of you that do reconcile with someone that you really felt was going to be the one for you, even after some, you know, turmoil, some big breaks and fights and not getting along, I do feel like some of you do have some divine intervention that happens. Could be in a way of it's some sort of big scare that happens, right? Like near-death experience, a health issue, something that really rocks someone's world. I mean, it feels like a big tower moment someone has here. I know the tower isn't here. However, it just feels as though this really wakes someone up to get their life in order, get themselves in high gear, to really finally get to a point of knowing what it is that you want for yourself, what is good and what isn't, and what's not worth your energy, what's depleting your energy, or who is, right? What is this Nine of Wands and Five of Wands energy? It could be a long distant relationship, but it gives me the feeling of the distance horizon is about travel, but it's also like illusion, you know, having this daydreamy energy about, you know, no, they're the one for me. But in reality, it's like the two of you are on two different planets. You have different goals or mindsets. And it feels as though as much as you want to feel tied and bound and anchored to this person, Spirit is helping you, you know, break free from that type of energy. One more, please. Nine of Wands. What's caused this Nine of Wands? I cannot make this up. I don't mean to laugh. I just laugh at everything. What's caused this Nine of Wands? This back and forth connection, relationship. I mean, Two of Cups right after. This could be a karmic connection. This could just be a connection that's based purely on physical, you know, where the sex is great. Let's be adults here. The sex is great, but everything else has gone to shit. You don't get along. There's jealousy. There's insecurities. There's trust issues. There's abandonment issues. There are things that they may need to heal. You may need to heal. You both need to heal between this connection. And so, you know, there are things here that say before we enter into a contract, we got to look at other possibilities for growth and look at what's best for you, for your own growth and healing, right? So what does Capricorn have to look forward to? What does Capricorn have to look forward to? New relationship, new connection, a new beginning in love, in courtship, being good financially, sudden wealth, coming into some money. I mean, the card of 11 here, master number, but also 1111 and another 11 here. Okay, so some of you marry into money. Some of you meet someone very wealthy. Some of you come into sudden wealth and you meet someone new because you realize if you're coming into this sudden wealth, you don't think that this is going to work with the person from the past. I feel like you've already seen their true colors. You know the situation there. Okay. Let's see what Amira's deck has here for you. I cannot make this up. The card of karma, toxic story, but new opportunities. The new opportunities come from closing out karmic cycles and allowing the good karma to come in for you. Virgo also got that. So if you have Virgo in your chart or you're dealing with a Virgo, you might want to check out their reading. Fair male, lighter than darker, whether that's skin, color, eyes. Could also feel as though their energy is a lot lighter than what you're used to if you've been with someone who's toxic. But be careful of gossip. Gossip, you know, between neighbors, between co-workers, friend circles, family members. This is small minds speaking negatively, right? I also feel that you could be experiencing like feeling caught up in some sort of gossip circle, like people speaking about you and then also trying to get you like entangled in some drama. Okay, so be careful of that. You have the card of short term, quick fling endings, and this is short term in terms of timing. So short term, I heard short-term reconciliation. So if you are trying to still work something out with someone who hasn't been the best for you and has been a karmic cycle, reconciling and trying to fix things is short-term, and it has this feeling of almost like this final ending to this chapter. You woken up, you're taking your rose-colored glasses off, and it's over and done with them. I also feel, ooh, you know what? I'm going to pull from the Rebel deck, which I have not used in quite some time. But Capricorn, I feel that you can handle some straight up messages. I have not used this in quite some time. So as I was saying, the short term, you know, feels as though, or maybe some of you are going through a break in a relationship and you indulge in a quick fling, right? Someone younger. I heard someone younger and newer. So be careful who catches you or who's around when you decide to indulge in this, because you may be caught up in gossip and small talk, and people may, you know, you hook up with someone from work, people will start working. You have the card of detox. So detox the people, places, things, situations, drinking, eating, whatever it may be. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit out. That could be in the form of people that don't belong in your life. It made me feel like I'm on Jeopardy when I said that. People I need to remove from my life for 100. You also got the, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. Didn't I say that earlier? If you are waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is, Capricorn. And there it is, right? I think I'm going to pull one more. I hope it's not too, you know, racy or straightforward for you guys. But I just keep it real sometimes here. So, okay, most of the time. Step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit, bacon, chocolate, beer, get some. So it's telling you to detox from, you know, I heard social circumstances here, but also remember what I said about like those of you feeling very committed and enthusiastic for making lifestyle changes. Don't go for like fad diets that only disappoint you and let you down at the end. Now, here's another one that flew out as I was going to put these cards away, and it says, you got a feeling you just can't shake. Pretty sure I said that in the beginning. That little voice inside you, listen to that shit. Now, Hanged Man, High Priestess. I told you. I told you. Some of you, it's taken a long time for you to come to the realization, but it's time. It's time. And look what's at the top. You think someone is lying? They are. They are. You need a good fucking cry. Get the ugly cry on. Let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. It's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass. Pronto. Listen, we can go all night with all these messages. I feel like they will resonate with you because you may have been going through this type of karmic cycle for some time. But I do feel like it's time to put that to an end. Let's close this out with the wisdom of the Oracle cards. And what does Capricorn have to look forward to? January 2023. Closing message. Truth be told, come to the edge. I cannot make that up for you guys and your tribe. Listen. Truth truth be told. It's about being honest with yourself, honest about the situation. Who's wearing a mask here? You are, they are, both of you. And even if it's not about a relationship, this could be in regards to a workplace, an environment, family situation, friendship circle. It's time for you to be honest with yourself. Being truly, truly honest with yourself, inside and out, mind, body, soul, spirit. I know I said it earlier, but I feel like you're at that point in your life where you just know that this is something that you need to do. And maybe you've been afraid to do it, especially in love. Whether it's to speak your truth authentically, respectfully, and in a way that honors you and what you want. But it's also being honest with yourself. Are you happy? Are you going to be happy in this cycle the rest of your life? And if you know that this doesn't truly bring you joy and happiness, then it's time for you to start seeking what does make you happy. Because if you don't feel that you deserve better, you'll never get better. You'll keep yourself in this cycle. And so Spirit is saying it's time for you to come to the edge. It is time for you to come to the edge. This is like the Fool card. Being at the end of the road, at the edge of a cliff, ready to take that leap of faith. No longer fearing that you can't see what's ahead of you. And just trusting and having faith in Spirit, in the universe, in the decisions that you make. Knowing that the universe has your back. Your spirit guides have you. They got you. They will support you. They will guide you. They will align you to the right people for you. You can ask them for help to step in, to guide you, to give you the signs. Trust me, they will. You want your tribe. You want to align with the right people. This is like-minded people. This is people that you resonate with. Like-minded individuals, having things in common. This is support groups, support systems. This is soul ties, soul families. People that you can be your true and authentic self and never feel any type of shame or embarrassment for your thoughts, your ideas, the things that you like, your hobbies, your interests. This is like being around people that you can be all who you are inside and out in a judgment-free zone. And I feel like a lot of you are starting to ask spirit guides, guardian angels to align you with your tribe of acceptance, your tribe of love, your tribe of support, your tribe of whatever it is that you feel that you need, want, or desire at this time. Capricorn, you've got a couple different difficult decisions to make here. At the end of the day, I feel that if you really truly honor yourself, your guides will lead you towards the right path, regardless of whatever difficult decisions you will need to be making at this time. It is a great way to start the year, though, with these major arcanas that really support you and, you know, clear sign from Spirit that they are guiding you down the right path. The thing is you've got to make those choices and decisions from here on out. Capricorn, that is your reading. I'm sending you guys so much love. Remember to give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, your playlist is up here and whatever other reading I have for you here. And I will see you guys very soon. Remember to check out your other readings and to give it a thumbs up. The sign with the most likes and the sign with the most views will get a bonus live reading. So make sure your notifications are turned on. Take care. Bye.